Um, Not my favorite hand. Still not my favorite, but we're should have mulled the 5. That's all right. Interesting. Not really sure what we're. That's an old absent restored card. Okay. Now I know what we're playing. This is a Angels list. He does decide to block here. We will Wizard's Lightning in response. Don't want him getting a life gain, potentially. Pass. I think next turn we're gonna... Alright. Pretty interesting right here. I do want to cast the Bone Crusher. Right now, even though Shock would give us an extra 2, I do want to just kind of leave up whatever removal spells we have in the back. We'll attack for 1. And we will... Oh yeah, we'll want to light up the stage here. Alright, not bad. We'll be able to play both of these. Hopefully they play creature. Yep. That's a bit annoying, but I think we can deal with it. There is that Skull Scar Mage. We will add a colorless. We are going to Lightning Strike the Angel, Resplendent Angel. And we'll move the combat here. We expect him to block, that's fine. We'll shock him. Okay. Force State's fine, the problem is they have life gain. That's pretty hard for us to deal with. Alright, we are going to be able to deal with the 1/1. Play the Pyromancer. 2 up top. The interesting part is it says they have to have at least 7 more life than their starting life total, and they don't. So I feel like it's probably a little better here just to kill the Angel. Yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable dealing with the Angel now and kind of attacking with our Skull Scar Mage, because it's going to be harder for them to activate that now since we have the removal spells. Pretty cool list from our opponent. They'll be able to get 6 more, I believe. Tapped out for it. I'll make that trade all day. Nice. Wizard's Lightning off the top. We will play Bone Crusher here. Get rid of their Angel, of course. I'm a bit curious to what else our opponent has. We've been lucky enough to have enough removal. They have green, which is interesting for Angel's deck. Not sure if they want to crack it a draw. Probably hoping to find an Angel. Doesn't look like they do. I'd rather move Gigantha to hand here, since we'll probably be able to cast next turn and get a big body on the board. Get him for 5. Nice. Soul Sisters. For those who don't know, in Modern there's a deck called Soul Sisters that's basically all based around life gain. Some of those cards obviously came to Historic, so there's basically a new Soul Sister version for Historic. I mean, that's fine. We got a ton now out that they're just gonna have to deal with. Maybe they have a collected company? Nice. You have an interesting line here. We can kill the Soul Sister, or we can just deal 3. I'm trying to think here. Because I don't want to throw both here. Just rely on them having something off the top. Actually, no, that's what I'd probably rather do that now. That just makes a bit more sense to me. I don't want to risk giving up Bone Crusher when I know we can get him for 9 now. And next turn have Ruins. They got to be able to gain life a good amount. And that's got to be a creature. It's not. Pretty lucky game 1 win off a mulligan and on the play. But what we do know is we need removal and a decent amount of it. As much as I love Grim Lavamancer can probably stay. I'd rather get rid of the Pyromancer. Hazard's okay in this situation. But I mean all 3 of Braids have to come in. I'm trying to think. A lot of the stuff they have is 4/4s. Yeah, I honestly want to take out the Pharasodon for. Actually, no, we want to keep the Pharasodon. That was stupid. Take out. Skewer was pretty fire there for us. I just feel like Churnwhirler is a little bit more effective than. No, we'll keep the Hazards. We'll see how this goes. If Hazard doesn't turn out well, we'll play Chainwhirler. Great hand. Tons of removal. Fine by me. And another one bites the dust. Pretty good kill there. Just don't want him to gain life. This is a much harder card to kill. Shoot. That is a tough one to get rid of this turn. We won't have it this turn, but next turn we will. So yeah, I'd rather just play the Lavamancer now and say go. In case they play something, we can probably kill it. Yep, they're going to be able to gain some life. Yep. All right. We'll say my turn. We'll go Mountain. Oh, we have the removal we need to kill it. I like the option to kill it here. And we'll Bone Crusher for the finishing touch. Bone Crusher could probably come out next turn. I feel a bit more comfortable with that. Let them gain the 5. We are going to need some more removal spells though, for sure. Off the top, Skewer would be good here. I'm expecting a collected company, so we're just going to swing 2 and see what they play. Yep. Called it. Check this out. We got the removal for it too. Huge. So one of those is just not going to happen. Wow, they just don't want to deal with it. Cool. We did get lucky off that collected company. Another bishop. That is a bit of a... Oh, that's 8 life. Man, this Bishop of Wings are just... Yeah. It's tough. No attacks. Ooh. I do think here we want to attack and possibly trade with the spirits. I think that is pretty crucial, just seeing what we have. I'd actually rather light the stage here, just off the start, see if we can hit anything. And that is hitting stuff, for sure. We're going to deal 2 there. I definitely don't want to attack anymore, so we'll say no attacks. Yep. Chain Whirler, I think, was probably a good call to get rid of the 1/1s. I mean, this is just great card off the top. I don't think I want to send everyone in because they can trade here. But we just really do need to get some damage in. I'll send everything through. See what they do. Create a 1/1. Nice. Surprised they let the Hazoret go through, because now we're just gonna spectacle another light at the stage. Might have played that one a little wrong, but who knows? Now we gotta start going for the face. Attacking with just a spirit. Luckily, we know they don't have anything else out, and that is pretty big for us, because now damage is going to be dealt with -1/-1 counters. I think here I don't want to attack with this. We do. No, we don't. No, we just want to attack with 1. Not sure if they're going to go for a chump block. Yeah, fair enough. We do just really need to clear the board. Discard 1, deal 2 to them. And now they're at they're gonna have a pretty big problem here. Just having those -1/-1 counters is a problem. We're swinging in with everything. It doesn't matter that they were able to make a token. At some point now, they just, no blocks. Wow. They're willing to take 7. They are really hoping for an angel off the top. They hit it. They gain 8. Yep. That's why I kind of wanted those dead. I feel like now we kind of have to deal with the angel a little bit more. We're going to wait a turn, be a little bit safer. No, we're not going to want to discard that. We are going to attack. I did not mean to attack with the Soulscar Mage. That was a misclick on my part. Bit of a buster. Oh well. We'll end the turn. Because next turn I should be able to play Giganta. That sucks because we could have a Wizard's Lightning kind of take care of some of the angels. It's looking like probably Collected Company. I feel like we just have to play this now. The question is, do we go for the, yeah, we gotta go for the angel. Yeah, that's fine. I think Red Cat Melee is gonna have to come in next turn. Or not next turn, next game as well. Yeah, I think this one's about wrapped up, but you never know. We would have to find a way to deal 50. Something like that. Ridiculous amount. Yeah, this one's pretty much wrapped up. We couldn't get rid of the Bishop of Wings. Probably gonna have to rewatch the video there, see where we messed up with that, but we were definitely not the beat down here, and that kind of hurt us. But can't count it out yet. And now you can count it out. That is, yeah, no way to come back when our opponent's at 40. Rough second game, but played pretty well up until the end. Probably a few mistakes, but you gotta learn from them. All right, I'm going to take out the Grim Lavamancers actually and keep in the Red Cat Melees to deal with the creatures. I think that's a big problem we're seeing. Hazard was okay in just removing stuff, but I did leave some 1/1s out. I'd rather get rid of the skewers, bring in the chain whirlers, and I kind of like having the idea of Experimental Frenzy just as a one-of for when we have, I like having Experimental Frenzy so that way when we don't have a hand, we're able just to kind of rely on stuff on the tap, and we're kind of feeling the effects of just mono red going off, curving out, and then having to rely on the top of the deck. We'll play first. Awful hand. Better. We'll keep. I've made this mistake too many times today, but we'll see if it works. Land back. Soulscar Mage. Opponent's turn. I was really hoping for a Pharasdon there, but take what you can. Oh, this is a dream come true if we could play it. Oh. Oh. Every game that we decide to get rid of, we should have gotten rid of the Hazoret. Some of me to think we can just curve out every time. Oh, that was just stupid. I'm upset with myself on that one, but they're searching for another land, I guess. Sarah, send it. Yep. We do need a land here. Chain Whirler is just too good. Oh, and that is why we needed a land. It's fine. Gain your 1 life. Huge. Next turn, Pharasodon could be just a nightmare. Oh, they got the life gain. Just doesn't look like they have the creatures. I'd play the Hazard here, actually. Force them to play that Collected Company. You kind of have to wait and rely on kind of our bigger spells. Let's see what they're able to get out here. Ooh, not a good Collected Company from our opponent. Pharasodon coming down next turn is going to be huge. Another land. Yep. Great card from our opponent. Don't know if it's good enough though. Everything in. To light up the stage, they gotta have board wipe next turn, just for even really a shot. Yeah, it's over next turn if they even let us have a turn. Pharasodon being an all-star and Chain Wheeler clearing the road for our attackers the following turn is just huge. Tough games, not gonna lie. Getting the Pharasodon there off the top and the lucky lands as our next 2 draws were very, very lucky, but sometimes you gotta take that in Magic. So, great games to our opponent. Definitely a fun match, for sure.